Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about state management and how it is done inside the client. So, state management is done through Pinia, an NPM package, and where you'll see the states are inside of the src/stores folder. Um, what you'll get is an auth and a settings, and the reason why there's only auth and settings is because those are two big state objects in an application that can alter the views of most views. Um, most states are, they don't need to be that intense to go into a store, um, and they could just be held between a child and a parent. But these values in these stores alter components from the components from the most inner train of components to the most outer train of components, which is the uh, the layout. So, um, just looking at how it's used, you create a store through define store, and then you have the state. I grab the state from a uh, I grab this state is made from local settings because when you run the client, it needs to pick up something to give the store so that the store can manage the view. And this is grabbed from the local storage. So in here, it's kind of like split between user and some a status attribute, but in settings, you can see that I actually get the default state. I set the default state and I get the settings. If nothing, then use the default state. But if there's anything extra in the default state um, that needs to be inside the settings, then make sure that it's there. Uh, so this is the settings one. All it does is just dark mode. The dark mode, some notifications on and off. Language is used everywhere. Debug if you're gonna be Uh, if the development's in debug mode, maybe you can do some sort of extra logging somewhere. Um, yeah, so this is the settings, and you'll see this getting pulled into the settings page right over here. There's two ways to pull it, and I did it both here. I could have been a bit more organized and just done it one way. But you can either pass it as a uh, variable inside this component, or you can grab it through map state and map actions. Uh, this one's pretty intense, so what I'm gonna do is focus on a simple one inside of an example, which will be the demo boxes. I have a demo state here. I want to have a state that's used across all boxes, every single box possible. And these boxes, who knows? I want to put them everywhere. I want to put them in every single uh, page for some reason because I want that. So this state of what the box should show has to be everywhere. It can't be just within a parent child. You'd have to do it for the app, and that's kind of what we're doing here, except it's managed a little bit better. Uh, okay, so this is the demo state. It's a simple state, just color and text, and that's what's going to be on our box that we want to share everywhere. As you see here, I grab the state from JSON. If it's possible, parse it. Um, sorry, if it's a natural string, parse it. It won't ever be an issue unless you literally overwrite it. And then you have the state, which is what we defined up here, and you have the actions, which is what you should use to update the state. And these actions are also given to a component. through map actions. As you see this one, I just have update demo box and it changes this. I could do update demo state or update state if you want to do a whole thing, but I suggest you kind of make these into functions so that they make more sense. As you see, like there's a couple of examples here. And in auth state, you can see that I'm actually pulling auth service in, and I am as I'm updating state, I'm using a service. So that's some software architecture there for you, but we won't get too into that right now. So this is going to be the demo page. It is a little bit altered from the home page you get. Um, I have just set up uh, the color text inputs with the update label. You'll notice here that there's actually inputs coming from the variables in the home page that we are going to apply to our state variables. That's common, and how it should be done. You can't just throw color and text into this V model. You could set up something that makes it automatic, but I would suggest an application method, not a direct connection method. Nothing crazy, but as you see here, we inside the script we have use demo state from our demo state store. We have map actions and map state. We have demo component, and the demo component goes inside the components object, and we set our inputs variables, and inside of computed goes map state, inside of methods goes map actions. And it's really simple to use the states and get the ones you want. Um, as you see here, mounted is dot input color, is dot text attaches to the inputs at mounted. So mounted runs when the component mounts on to the DOM, and this ensures this right here just ensures we are using the ones from the state. You could probably, considering we're saving local storage, could probably just pull local storage for mounted, but might as well do this to show you an example. So let's show you what it actually looks like. Just go off of F12. So this is what it looks like. You have inputs with the button, and you have some cards. And these inputs you can change to something random, update, and it will change to black. Oh, shoot. You can even make this a color picker. I'm just lazy. So once I hit update, v-on-click runs, and that runs update demo box, which comes from our map actions, which comes from the state. It's really simple. And then you could use this state in other pages if you want. But I just want to show you a simple example. That's about it. Go out, go in, same thing. Go to another one, same thing. That's about it. You change this one, you have to refresh that one, but you know, that's just because state's based off browser tab. So I will see you in the next one.